problem. We've never had a safety problem. There's never been a safety problem. I take more...
On Kilroy today, we ask, Acid House, why stop the party? These parties kind of legalised. Is that what you would? You'd rather have them so they're properly regulated.
I want to approach a slightly different aspect, which we haven't.
Barbara, darling, let me let him finish.
Which we haven't looked at yet.
Just a minute, Jeremy.
I'm from the National Council for Civil Liberties, not a party organiser. And what we're very concerned about is the approach of the police, because I've listened to Ken, and he's putting it very much on the level of safety and noise, etc. Whereas in actual fact, some of the things that are being used, such as roadblocks, such as confiscation,
have you been to one of these parties?
Such as entering en masse, we have inquiries, hundreds of inquiries
have you been
every
to one?
week. I haven't. We have hundreds of inquiries. We've been advising the organisers.
Hang on, why haven't you been to a party? How can you organise or advise me if you haven't been to them? Why haven't you been to one?
In the same way that we advise burglars without being burglars.
About Keir Starmer, and no, this isn't a conspiracy theory. In the mid-80s, during the Cold War, Keir Starmer travelled to what was then communist Czechoslovakia to take part in an international work camp. At that time, foreign visitors to the Eastern Bloc were monitored closely. Their personal details, names, address, passport numbers, date of births were all logged by the security services. That includes Keir Starmer. His details show up in archive records because he was a foreign visitor. That alone does not mean he was recruited, and I'm not even claiming that, and there's no evidence to support it. But here's the part people are allowed to question. Communist security services did not just record foreign visitors. Archive files show that from similar camps that some foreigners were profiled and assessed to see who might be useful in the future. There is no public evidence to show that Starmer was targeted or influenced. But the system existed and he has never openly spoken about it. Now, fast forward to today. Now this very man is in power. He supports delaying elections, increased surveillance, regulating free speech, and centralising authority. When somebody in power is asking for more control over public life, transparency matters, backgrounds matter. And people are allowed to ask questions without being smeared as being extremists. This isn't about accusing people of anything. It's about whether the public get the full picture of the people that govern them. In a democracy, asking questions isn't dangerous. Hiding from them is. Now make up your own mind and let me know what you think.
I met him in a crowded room where people go to drink away their gloom. He sat me down, so began the story of a charmless man, educated the expensive way. He knows his Clara from his Beaujolais. I think he'd like to have been Ronnie Craig, but then nature didn't make him that way. He went na 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 na. He thinks he's educated, those family shows will protect him, will respect him. He moves in circles of friends who just pretend that they like him. He does the same to them, and when you put it all together, there's the model of a charmless man. He knows the swingers and their cabaret, says he can get in anywhere for free. I began to go a little cross-eyed, and from this charmless man I just had to hide. Na 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 na
The return of the second...